A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it'll be 2nd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. He finds OBJ. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. This one's taken in by Hill. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd down carry for Achane. And he drives this forward to the 6. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Achane has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Running forward, it's Achane. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a 4th down decision.
44. Ready.
Tua off the play fake. And in for the Miami touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you not think is going to happen on a first down run. Likely need now a big gain on 2nd to try to get back on schedule.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Tight end in motion right. Play action now with Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we're going to see someone who set a record in this building playing for the Hurricanes. Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Taken in by Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Go ahead.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 10 to go still on second down.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Connects with the open man downfield. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Ready. Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. Oh,
Here's a chain up the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. First down from the 31. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Rolling out to his left. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Achane reels it in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Here's Tua again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buying some time left. Has a man, it's Achane. And this one does not go far. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So it'll be 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. They stick with McCaffrey. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Purdy setting up that play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
HN again on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw, Tua. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Able to find Achan. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. the gun is Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody wanna duel or defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight, you know I gotta reach new heights again, and throw. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and I just it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Left a voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying, Lil Curtis, yo. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Report! Set up!
A toss left, Henry. And look at this, for the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. That second down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. 20. He's still on his feet, and he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Powering forward, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Jackson going to change things up a bit. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Purdy lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he works free. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 49 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Purdy. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. He may go. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. This is ahead for about 5. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, go!
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Going to the ground again on 1st. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5. Again, here's McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Ravens trying to make some noise before halftime. First down, ball at the 36. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Complete Derrick Henry. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. But not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down. One last play before the break.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw it. Throwing for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
This is Henry on 2nd. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They give right side to Henry. He still has room inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running once more with Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later. That's got to be so so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. From the gun, Jackson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. He just kept going backward, trying to find an escape, and that just got tougher and tougher to watch, Brock, as it went.
Such an empty feeling for a quarterback because you're trying to keep the play alive. But let me give some credit to the defense here, because it takes swarm, it takes attack, it takes all of them to finally get to the quarterback, and they're rewarded with 2 pretty big points.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. The drive begins with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3 quarters in the books from this one. First and 10 from the 41. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. They send the tight end in motion left. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers with a 5-point lead. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They stick with McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw it. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Throwing now. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yo.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara. Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Purdy setting up that play action. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field.
Oh, it's weak, right?
Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First play, Stroud's going to pass. He's got it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Oh, ready?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Looking for a target. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
To the air, 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the thought bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman. And that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans driving ahead. Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the...
Touchdown, Houston! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking his shot deep down the... It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tank Dell, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Henry comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from KC. Whoa! First and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 8-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 53 yards. First down throw. Mahomes. Inside the 10. It is caught. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Second and 7. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A tight end in motion now. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to be set up with 1st and goal He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They run once more with McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. A gain of 7. And the 49ers first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll roll out here with Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And that ball incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's near the 1st down, stopped a little short of the 40. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. And they will finally run him down. Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. 38 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Attack! Yellow! Attack!
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Easy.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. Second down and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners first down. Now it's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And the Niners are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On second down, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They face second down and 7. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Gets to the edge at the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Themselves inside the red zone.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And the Niners have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On the return is Mason. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They bring their tight end right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this ball batted away and incomplete. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Devondre Campbell brings him down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down. Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is hot, and he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down?
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll send him over to the left. They run on the jet sweep, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.